Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I want to say thank you for joining, and if you're not, welcome back. So today's video, I'm gonna be going over my paycheck to paycheck budget. I'm gonna be using this new workbook, which is from The Budget Mom on YouTube, and also she has a blog. And how was your weekend? This weekend we celebrated my aunt's 60th birthday, so that was lots of fun. It was the Gatsby Roaring 20s theme, so that was a lot of fun. If you guys follow me on social media, then you might have seen some of the pictures that I posted. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this paycheck to paycheck budget. This is kind of like my first time I'm gonna be using this system, so I hope that I'm setting this up right. So the first thing she has here is, in this workbook, there's three or four of these paycheck to paycheck sheets here. Up in here in the top left, there's the income, budgeted, and actual. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my income. So source. Hopefully you guys can see. If you guys hear like a little sound in the background, that's just they're doing construction like outside my home, so it might be like a loud sound. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. Yeah, so I do apologize for that, but I wanted to start doing my videos like in a different room, just so the lighting can be a little bit better, because I was noticing that some of the videos were a little bit dark, a little bit. I'm not sure. Just on my end, that's kind of like what I see. I don't know how it looks to you guys. So, but anyways, my income source number one for this paycheck, which is today's date, November 4th. First one is $11.34 plus the $6.80 is $18.14. Okay, so now that I have my income for this paycheck, the first paycheck of November, now I'm gonna come down to this section and I'm gonna be writing all of my bills and its expenses. So where I'm getting my information from, if you guys watch my November budget with me, I went ahead and highlighted all the items that needed to be paid with the first paycheck in the neon color. So I'm gonna take all these numbers here and I'm gonna be adding them here. When closing out your budget, you want to go back and check off all of the items that was paid for that month. I actually forgot to show that part in the video, but I did go back to my calendar view and I checked off everything that was paid. I feel so bad, guys, because my nephew's birthday is on the 20th and I actually forgot about his birthday. I feel so bad. So if you're watching, Dill, I'm sorry. But I'm adding you in. I haven't forgot about you. So I'm gonna add him in, and I'm gonna add him into this right here for my bills and expenses. His birthday's on the 20th, but I think I'm gonna give him his gift prior to that. So I'm just gonna put it at $50. So let's go ahead and add all of this up. Alright. So now I'm gonna come down here to bill total. And I'm gonna write that in, $696.15. So then the next line is leftover. So this is what I like about this layout, because it's breaking everything down in sections. So I'm gonna take this number here, 697, and I'm gonna subtract it from the 1814. So that leaves me with 1,117.85. So next section is my envelopes, my cash envelopes. So here I'm gonna take this leftover amount here, and I'm just gonna plug it in here. First thing that I have for my cash envelope is gas, and that budgeted amount for this week's check is 100. Food is 150. Fun. For this, I feel like I want to change the name on this, because I mean, I really don't have fun, I guess. But yeah, I might change that. Restaurant is 30. Household is at $10. And then miscellaneous is at 25. So the total for that, let's go ahead and add that up. So my cash envelope total is 330. Then I'm gonna take this 330. Well, wait. 7.85. I'm gonna subtract this. So now, after totaling my cash envelopes, I'm left with $787.85. So what I'm gonna do is take that leftover amount, the $787.85, and I'm gonna plug it in here at the top where my sinking fund is. Just a little FYI, if you guys do purchase this workbook for this section right here on the under sinking funds, you only get, I think it's 10 blank lines for this category. Well, in my situation, I have 11 sinking funds. sinking fund. So for the first line, I added my business and travel together on the same line. Okay, so my total sinking fund is $327, and now I'm gonna take the leftover amount, which was a $787.85. I'm gonna subtract $327 from there, and that leaves me with $460.85. So now the next area of this sheet is extra debt. So this is where you go ahead and you look at all of your debts. In my situation this month, I have a dental bill that I need to pay off, which is at $157.60. So I'm going to be adding that here. So then the last section of this sheet is extra savings. In my situations, I'm going to be left with, after my extra debt, I'm going to be left with $303.25. So what I decided to do was put in $200, add $200 to my emergency fund, and I'll be left with $103.25. So I don't know if I mentioned before, but I like to keep a buffer, some type of a buffer into my account, just in case, maybe I forgot to add something that was on an automatic payment, or, something along those lines. So I will be left with $103.25. I'm going to flip this over, and the next page here is just your cash envelope breakdown. So this sheet is where you kind of do your breakdown of your cash envelopes before you go to the bank to pull out the cash. You're going to write down every category that you have for your envelopes: gas, food, fund, restaurant, household, whatever you have for your cash envelope. And to the right of that, you're going to follow that line all the way across, and you're going to put the number of bills for each amount that you want to pull out from the bank. Hopefully that makes sense. So for instance, for my gas, my amount is $100, and I'm going to come over to the right, and I'm adding two $50 bills. So that way the teller at the bank knows that, okay, she wants a total of two $50 bills, or a total of five $50 bills, whatever the amount is. All at the end, you're going to come down and you're going to add up all of the dollar bills that you have, and you want to make sure, double check that those numbers at the end add up to your total amount of cash envelopes. In my case, it's $657. So please make sure that you do this step, because it's much easier for you and the teller to pull out the correct amount of cash that you need for your envelopes. So yeah, guys, if you're new to budgeting and you might feel like, okay, well, I can't get started because I don't have a workbook, or I don't have these accessories and these, planners that you see other people use. You don't need any of that. Just get a pen, paper, and get to writing and create the budget. The main part of this is to get started. You don't need any of this. I know that some people might want a more one-on-one sit down to create and to start their budget, and I am going to be offering my services pretty soon. So just make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, so that you can be informed on when I'm updating videos. And if there's something that you like, if you're interested in having a more one-on-one how to create a budget, just go ahead, inbox me, send me a message. however you feel. And yeah, I'll be more than happy to help you guys.